Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Call of Cthulhu blind playthrough, and we have gotten out of the Fuller Institute once again. I'm hoping it's for the last time, and we are gonna talk to Sarah Hawkins, which is very much alive. Didn't think she was, but our main objective is to question her. So I'm gonna try to find out where the hell she is. She is downstairs. We're gonna head down there immediately.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Thank you.
Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think
Mr.
I would
Drake.
let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too
In
dangerous.
his horrible
for a
pants.
bookworm
What did he
like you.
do?
Algernon,
Color match
I
in
need
the
to talk
dark?
to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Good man. Now piss off. Let me talk to Sarah. So, what can you
seem
tell me?
Different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can
That's
still
nice.
hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now, I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
You feel guilty. You and Drake are up to something. It's because... Occultism professional. So I seem to have a chance at...
You've
They
been
are up to
friends
something.
for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No, you will
What,
come
the
with me to
Shambler?
Boston.
I owe you no
Good luck,
obedience.
Chuck.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not
Are
rest
you-
until
do
the
you
creature
really
is
know?
sent back to its dimension.
Okay. Valid SAN requirements. So
You
let's
can't
try it.
give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know
Listen,
what the thing is with
Algernon
those
knows of a way to
weird
protect me.
answers.
Help
Valid
him find what
SAN.
he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right, I'll help you.
But of course you will, because you're such a good Samaritan. Once again, I would just piss off out of this place. So, we need to talk to Drake, and he is in Charles' office. Charles' office, is that where we got stuck with the Earth globe? I think it might be, so we're gonna head over there and see if that is correct. Oh, they've cleaned up this place. Yes, here we have
Seeing
Mr.
you
Drake.
again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing. How do
Charming.
we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Oh, I have
Good.
it.
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process.
That is
Feel
true.
free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
All right.
What is the true
Let's
nature
try
of
this
the
weird one.
Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is
That's the
answer
name.
to many a question.
I talked
That is
about in
why
a
it's
previous
so
episode that
highly
it was
valued.
written by the Mad
Yes,
Arab,
And even though
according
it is a
to
copy, given to
the
me as a gift
Cthulhu
by Professor
works.
Armitage of
And-
Miskatonic University, the work
Sorry, I
remains
can't
very
remember a
powerful.
name like
I
that.
understand better why you keep it in a safe.
We already used that. So
This
let's
creature,
ask him about the
the
Shambler.
What is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis
Still
Samuels
reminds
is
me of
one
the
its
Demogorgon
victims.
in
How did a
Stranger
creature
Things. You
like
know that
that
show
end
on
up in one of
Netflix?
Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
If you haven't seen that series,
Sarah
I
has an
really do
uncommon
recommend that you
gift,
look it up because it is a
connection
great
with
show.
entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time.
And
but
if you grew
when
up
she
in the
painted
80s
the
like I
picture
did,
in a
you're gonna
certain
love
way,
it probably.
she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
So we are gonna fight the Shambler. Again. Should I try this again? I already tried it, so I can't do it again. He must have a
genius
plan.
like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that yes,
Oh,
I
that's
do have a
nice.
solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your
To what?
puppets.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
Yeah, we have it.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
It's
Therein lies the problem.
been cluttered all
That
over
foul
these
thief
places.
Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
All right. So. So what's this? The painting? Main objectives. Find amulet. Secondary objectives. Find the bust. Yeah, I'm not going down there again. Fuck that place. This place was sealed off earlier and it still is. Of course it is. So, do we search through this mansion? Or am I supposed to head into the cellar? Let's see if we can talk to her. No, we cannot. Have a drink? Yeah, could use a stiff one. I don't care if it affects my destiny. Did I just find a bust? No. No, I didn't. So, if I were a bust, where would I hide? Let's check out the second floor.
How are
Who's
you,
this?
Bradley?
Ah!
It's you, Pierce. I'm just
Our
worried
good old
about
friend
Marie.
Bradley.
I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean?
And I bet this will affect my
What
destiny.
happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You
Sorry, dude.
you sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm
True.
sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Hell yes. Holy hell.
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what
I
he has
wonder, Could it be
Just
that
need
I
to
need to have a
What are
higher
you talking about?
stat in
What's
occult
this story
to
of
see what the
destiny?
hell I'm answering whenever
No,
I choose
I'm
one of
sorry.
those?
I'm not going to wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
We
Yeah, you
must
do that,
something
Scarface.
For those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
The voice of reason, even though I am probably gonna lose most of my sanity before this game is over, and could that be the bust? No. Okay, while we're up here on the second floor, let's check through this entire place. We're probably gonna have to resort to heading down into the cellar. But I want to make sure before we go down there. This old place again. I've been really bad at using the lamp. But I never like to use consumables in games like these because you never know when you get a refill. There we have it. This sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed by concealed Charles. Concealed by concealed? That is some horrible writing. That bust, I know where it is. It's out there in the library. And we can put away our lighter. We're just gonna swing around here and we're gonna run over to that display case. And it's quite ironic that I couldn't interact with it a few seconds ago when I was here. There we have it. The key to
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
Relier key. This amulet is engraved with the Elder Sign. Drake calls it the key of Relier. He firmly believes that this artifact is of great power. The Amulet of the Ancients. Let's head in here because, oh my god, I have lots of character points. Spot hidden. Yes, I want more on that. Strength, sure. Psychology, why not? 4 character points left. Should we put on eloquence? Why not? Some more on strength or spot hidden. And rest on eloquence, apparently. I thought it was on strength. Either way, it doesn't really matter, I think. So, now we have the amulet. So now we can head over to Mr. Drake. Once again. And I talked about in an episode that I would like to live in a mansion like this. I take that back because I am far too lazy to live in such a giant fucking house. I'd have to use one of those like segways or something. So,
I think I found
give
what
the
we're looking
amulet.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
for. I
Cool.
must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
Show the amulet to Drake. Completed. So we're running over here once again and talk to Miss Hawkins. Which is suitably enough standing
It's
here.
a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already
That
went
amulet
too
she
far.
has around her
Have you
neck
seen
that's
that
between
so
her breasts
terribly you convinced yourself
reminds me a little
to
bit
risk
of the
so
mark of
much?
the outsider
I
from
can't tell you now.
Dishonored.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes,
Yes.
most likely.
West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley,
This kind of story never ends happily.
take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
So, does that mean that we are getting out of this place? Or are we gonna take down the Shambler once and for all?
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem
Yeah,
to
I get
enjoy
around.
causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story.
Witnesses now.
I don't care about your
Well, he does have a point because I was the one that actually set fire to that place, but it needed heating. It was so cold and
facts and testimonies.
hostile, so I just wanted to
Might want to try that next time.
put some warmth in that place.
You bet I will.
So let's see, where are they taking me now? Am I going into custody? In this very corrupt police station, perhaps, because apparently they had witnesses. Either way, Chapter 10, Darkwater Police Station. I wrote this. With the help of Algernon Drake, Pierce has obtained an amulet that is supposed to protect Sarah Hawkins against the evils that covet her, the evil powers that covet her. The painter told him of her desire to track and kill the dimensional shambler in order to atone for his sins. Before Pierce could stop her, he was arrested by the police. Yeah, well, sucks to be Eddie. But I would rather like to chill out in a police station after all he's been through. Probably just like put my feet up, kick back for a few days. Hopefully they wouldn't spit in my gruel. But let's see.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
Have you
good, I
now?
hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater. Entering private property, twice. Aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
That sounds about right.
Listen, Chief West, I realize that I'm in your jurisdiction, and that you
Let's
don't
not
like
be
guys
worse
like
than
me.
we have to be.
However, I think that these accusations are exaggerated and that we would benefit from working together.
Yes,
If
we
that
would.
means a confession from you and therefore less paperwork for me, then we've got a deal.
But
I'm
sure.
serious. Can't you see what's going on right under your nose?
No, we
Yeah?
can't.
So what's
They never
going on
can.
that I don't know about?
Oh, just some interdimensional monsters. Should we go for Dangerous Cult? Hawkins case? He's not gonna believe that there was cult. So Fuller isn't
You'd
as
be better
innocent
off
as he
taking an
looks.
interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal. And when Dr. Coleman
Damn right.
wanted to put a stop to it, she too went under the knife.
What are you talking about? Nobody's reported any wrongdoings. Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is
Why
in
are
his
people
profession.
always so
It
stupid
seems
in
like
these
you've got a
games?
grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I'm
Absolutely.
admitting nothing at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced
Ooh, he's
questioning.
threatening us.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night, Mr. Pierce.
And good night to you, sir. Asshole.
Mr. Pierce, the truth seeker. We meet at last.
Okay.
Who's there?
This doesn't sound too good. The Leviathan. And apparently I can't swim.
I am the one men name Leviathan. Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my knowledge.
So you come to seek my help?
I came to share with you, human.
I can't really breathe underwater.
You will not be able to speak or escape my influence.
Let's just submit.
Your mind has begun to expand.
Great.
Your dreams have been gently shepherded by the being they call the Oracle. But it is your curiosity and your fate that have led you up to this moment. You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom.
All right.
This is an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics.
No, I'll take that deal any day of the week.
The more you bend your human spirit to make it able to receive the truth,
But this seems like a classic setup for a trap.
is power. Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker? Would you like to see her?
Because when these older beings come to talk to you, they never want to do something good. But let's accept the knowledge. The dreamlike investigation. This will affect your destiny. I probably got traumatized by that as well.
I'll let you see for yourself. But do
So
not forget,
this will probably not end well for Eddie.
has already been written. Our paths shall cross again, Truth Seeker.
You know the risk, Sarah. If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
Yes, sacrifice yourself. Get rid of that shit.
Is to appear, he will do it here. The Shambler.
And I think he's coming.
No! Not again!
So we're playing as Sarah now.
Algernon, come back!
Okay, this is interesting. But at least we have the seal of Relier, so hopefully we'll get out of this safe.
And the Shambler.
Is that Cat? So how do I get down? Could try to use the ladder. It's always a good thing to do.
No way back.
Why? Oh. She is so short, it almost feels like she's
How many
sitting
are
down. Feels like you're crouching even when you're not. So, where are we supposed to go? I'm guessing we're supposed to go where they are. Probably Cat and maybe Algernon. But how do we get over there? And is this place filled with enemies? Doesn't seem like it, since there was a dead cultist sitting on the floor and there's another one lying there. Could this be the work of the Shambler, perhaps? But I think if the Shambler had done it, don't think so much would remain of them, because it feels more like he likes to eat people than just put stakes through them.
Sorry, old friend, but it's either you or me.
Enter the chamber.
Open up! Open this door! It's here.
Those big stakes coming out of his back, or big hooks, or whatever you call it, looks a bit... I think he might be a little bit inspired by the necromorphs in Dead Space. Either way, he's ugly as hell.
The beast is within our reach.
Yes.
Want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly, come with me.
Lead away. Does she have a lighter as well? No? Oh.
I'll never forgive myself for this
So-
painting.
Banish the Shambler.
I'll never forgive myself for this painting.
How do we do that?
How do we kill it?
The Shambler can
Thank
open
you.
breaches between dimensions. He uses glyphs as anchors to stay in our world.
Then I must destroy these glyphs.
Exactly.
How can I find them?
I will make the glyphs visible so you can revoke them. By doing so, this zone will be protected by a barrier.
Perfect. Stay inside the shield.
I'll create the protective barrier. Get back inside it as soon as you sense the slightest danger.
Okay. So, 3 glyphs.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
Is this it? Nope. Are we gonna do this shit again? Oh shit, I'm running low on lamp oil.
Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
Yeah, I figured that. But it's not like we're in the smallest place available, so it could be anywhere. And I'm hoping that the Shambler will not start chasing me until we have taken out at least the first glyph. Somewhere on the floor. You're not being very helpful, Algernon. But let's see if we can find it. Starting to run out of time also for this episode.
Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
Yeah, I figured that much. Figured as much. But the question is it lit up all the time?
Must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
Shut up. Ah, there we have it.
The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry, it's just until I ward it off. Oh no. The Wanderer is back.
But of course he is. Shit. He's behind me, isn't he? Oh, I was so close. Oh, not cool. Chapter 10, Bootlegger's Caves. Thrown in prison, Pierce finally met the mysterious entity men call Leviathan. The being offered him to unveil Sarah Hawkins' schemes by seeing through her eyes. Okay.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
And no checkpoint, of course. Now where the hell was it? Was it up here? Yes.
The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry, it's just until I ward it off. Oh Oh no! The Wanderer is back. The glyph is closer.
This is not at all stressful, I promise. Oh, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Piss off, I'll go.
Revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
Yeah. But where is it? Is that on the floor as well? Well, that is gonna be a quest for another day, because I'm gonna end this episode right here. I wanna thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video, where we will hopefully banish the Shambler to a second dimension. But until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.